Looking out, the morning air is waiting for us now, calling to the space between the clouds. There's something beautiful in the quiet we have found. Something beautiful.
I'm just enjoying the sunrise here at the front of the boat. It's our last sunrise before we get into Broome, and it's a beauty. What makes it even nicer is that the sea is in a lovely state at the moment. Usually the wind picks up about this time of the morning. It's 17 knots at the moment. We're getting 7 to 8 knots of speed out of that, even though we've got a double reef in the main, because we were expecting the wind to pick up. We haven't been able to do a download of weather for the last 2 days, so we're just going off the old weather predictions, and it is supposed to pick up. But for now, we're enjoying it the way it is, or I'm enjoying it the way it is. And we'll be in Broome at some time this afternoon.
We will go as far as our feet can take us. Heaven knows the world that we will find. We'll paint the open sky, illuminate the night. You and I, right where we belong.
So we're approaching the harbour entrance into Broome, and we're fighting current here. Now this is the first place where we're talking significant tides, 6 to 7 metre tides here, and accordingly the current is stronger as well. And we're just going to duck around the point up there. We've booked in for fuel. I was talking to Matt, Bonnie's husband, and just before, and he's organised us to get into the fuel dock there. He was quoted, he said, "How much for the diesel?" I said, "Oh, $230 a litre." He said, "What?" I said, "That can't be right." He said, "No, $230 a litre." He said, "Maybe $2.30 a litre?" She said, "No, $230 a litre." He said, "Did not come in just yet until I sort this out, but I'm going to go in anyway." I spoke to another guy who's been our contact here for getting up a mooring. He said, "Look, that's nonsense, there's no way." And I'm thinking they've blooming got nanoparticles of gold or something in it, or silver or platinum. Anyway, big swirly here, can you see that? Just up here. Lots of current, lots of current. One of the extraordinary things in this entrance is it's 80 metres deep. 80 metres! And yet you're still this amazing current, it's really surprising, but it's actually quite a narrow exit channel. Well, looks like it's about 400 metres wide, I suppose. Regardless, 80 metres deep. Have that sort of current. Whew.
Flex, Ivan, flex. Just act natural, please. Pretend the camera's not even here.
Hey, Broome. Hey, guys. Hey, Broome.
Look at that beautiful sky.
Whoa! Yo! It's too hot to be inside.
Yeah.
And this breeze is actually really nice.
It's lovely out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Yo,
just be careful with that, but do you know how much it costs a litre here in Broome to get a diesel?
How much?
$20 a litre.
What?
$20 a litre at the jetty here. I have no idea, because they can, I guess.
Jeez.
So that's why we're pouring all those in there.
$20?
Yeah, well hopefully we're going to go to the petrol station.
I thought $4 was a lot.
I know, $20 a litre, daylight robbery.
What if you do it at night time? Would it be still daylight longer?
What if we order it online? Is it cheaper?
These are all good questions.
Broome Port Authority, Broome Port Authority, Broome Port Authority, cruising Kiwis, copy?
Cruising Kiwis, Port of Broome, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, somebody with your team, I hope, has been talking with Matt and Bonnie Hancock, the solo kayakers. They've said we can come in to refuel and rewater. Copy?
Yeah, that's not a problem. What berth are we coming into?
We were told on the north side, on the inside. Does that sound right?
Stand by.
Standing by. Nice. All the technical stuff, Rachel. You've got to get the stuff right. They won't know what I'm talking about if I don't finish off the sentences.
Absolutely.
Stand by. If I hadn't said stand by, he'd be going, did he get that?
Is he standing by?
Was he standing by?
What's he doing?
Does he know that I'm standing by? He wouldn't have known.
Wouldn't have known.
Yeah, just confirming, you'll be in berth 11.
And berth 11 is where?
It's on the southern side, on the west.
Southwestern side, roger that, thank you. Sort of. Go which the bow decks? He's getting up, righto. No, take the bow line, you want the bow line, throw that. So Ivan, quickly you get up and throw the bow line. Run! Alright, here we go.
I'm just gonna come down through here and you just have to hook it from underneath.
Alright. Wait, Dad, we're just filming right here.
So just keep one eye on the tide going out, so don't do anything tonight.
Yep, I'm keeping an eye on him.
290 litres later.
290 litres.
Just a bit more than I thought we'd have to take actually, but it's good.
Hardly even.
We had
It's a
chocolate
nice cool day here in
Happy
Broome.
birthday, Ivan!
Yeah,
This is
this
his
is
best
it's my
birthday
birthday.
ever.
Birthday ever! Oh my god. This is great.
Cool enough.
Oh my god. Oh.
So good.
So this is Mike James, he's head coach at Mermaid, and I've known him for around over a decade. We're in the Nutrigrain series together and I have a lot of trust in him. He's going to help me the next couple of weeks through the Kimberleys and have a coach here to help me out with planning and chat through how I'm feeling each day. So really excited to have him, and yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I've been pretty much winging it up till now, so it'll be good.
What is it that you want to achieve over this 1,200 kilometres?
Yeah, well, to get there, first of all, but to get there, I mean, as safely and, you know, at the end of the day, quickly as I can, while still being in good condition at the end. And, you know, we've got the Kiwis coming with us, and I think if we're able to do it in a good amount of time, we increase the chance of keeping them around to Cape York. That's another factor as well. So, yeah, we'll see how we go.
Declan, let's have a look at your trolley. So here's my trolley. A little greenery, fruit and vegetables, bit of bacon, nuts, tomatoes, all the, you know, food, like it's food. And then you look at Declan's trolley, like as processed as you can get. I mean, this is, if it doesn't look like food, it's probably not food, right?
It is food.
Right, that looks like a carrot to me. That looks like a carrot. That looks like, I don't know what that looks like. It doesn't look like food, okay?
Oh, more colourful.
colourful, we want the colours. Now that is food. Look at the berries. Food.
Yeah, exactly.
Got our priorities right. Woo, look at that.
So why have we dropped everything to help Bonnie on her circumnavigation of Australia, or just a little bit between Broome and Darwin? Well, Rob and I are both from a sporting background, but more so Rob in that he has rowed the Atlantic, an endurance event that he won a race of in 1997.
What a dream it was to race across the Atlantic. Robbie Hamill and Phil Stubbs were two of the 60 competitors at the start in Tenerife.
It's great. It really is a great experience. I'm loving it. It's uncomfortable. It's painful. My bones ache, my muscles hurt. Oh, my shoulders are giving me hell. Tendonitis in my shoulders, my left elbow's gone now as well. My knees are playing up. God, everything hurts. My back is aching, and I love it.
He knows the tenacity, the strength of mind and body, and the pain you go through to reach your goal. And that really spoke to him when Bonnie was looking for assistance. But also, Bonnie is supporting a charity called Gotcha for Life. It's a suicide prevention charity. This also spoke to us.
Some of you will know about my eldest brother Kerry, what happened to him being abducted and tortured and murdered by the Khmer Rouge in 1978. But I don't know that many of you will know what happened after that. About 6 months after we heard the news about Kerry, my second eldest brother John took his life. You know, my parents suffered so much. I attribute Kerry's loss, the loss of Kerry, directly to the loss of John. If Kerry was here today, John would be with us today, enjoying our adventures. So this project that Bonnie's doing, she's supporting Gotcha for Life. And it's one of those things that, you know, back in the 70s there just wasn't the support that's available today. And you know, the whole thing of intervening early intervention and talking to somebody, seeking help early for depression. It's a big deal. I still wonder what life would be like, you know, how much better life may be with Kerry and John in our lives. So it's pretty, yeah, it fits pretty well.
If you would like to make a donation to help Bonnie raise $100,000 for Gotcha for Life, we'll put the link in the description. And if you need to talk, drop us a line. Joining us on the boat for the trip through the Kimberley, along with Bonnie and her coach and mentor Mike, is Bonnie's personal assistant Ben. Among Ben's many roles, he has the important task of distracting Bonnie, talking to her, singing with her and doing quizzes to keep her mind anywhere other than focusing on the pain of a daily 12-hour kayak. With everyone aboard, we were off on the start of this adventure, taking Bonnie to a GPS coordinate just off the coast of Broome, where she last got out of her kayak a week ago. This will be part of our daily routine now until we reach Darwin. Drop Bonnie off where she finished her paddle the night before, then keep an eye on her progress throughout the day while we occupy the relative comfort and safety of the boat.
Isn't that amazing how she, mid-ocean, does that, makes it look very easy. I can tell you what, I've tried to have a sit in one of those that was less tippy than that, and it's not easy at all. It's so tippy. I'm very impressed.
It goes like, ooh la la. I like the way you move. I like the things you do. I like it when I'm with you, yeah. Ooh la la. You got me feeling right. I'm in a better light. I like it when I'm with you. Ooh la la.
Ivanovic, end of day one. Are you exhausted?
I mean, after all the work I've done and stuff I've achieved today, I think I would be more tired.
You've achieved a lot, haven't you?
But I'm actually not that tired.
You've got up, you've eaten, you've lounged. Well done.
Proud of myself.
Well done. Let's see what Bonnie's up to.
So Bonnie, we're entering the ending day one. How's it gone so far?
Right, so we're at 60k so far. I'm feeling, gonna try and go for the 100 if I'm allowed. Feeling a lot better now than this morning. I mean, I've had about a week off, and it's really funny sometimes after a long break you can feel quite lethargic getting back in.
Yeah.
Probably my own fault. I didn't do much active recovery with the week off, but feeling a lot better now, back in the rhythm, and feeling really good to be back on the ocean, and yeah, just back in touch with the water and what's happening.
So it's about sunset now, the sun has already set, and you're looking to do another 30k?
Another 40k.
40k.
So in about 10k, I'll have to pop the head torch on.
Yep.
So we've got about that hour of twilight till it does get dark.
Yep.
So I'll pop the head torch on and finish off with the last 30 in the dark, and it's actually really nice paddling in the dark. It's a lot cooler. The wind's actually swung back. We've got a little breeze coming from behind again. There's not much, but at least it's not a headwind, so I'll take it.
I know, it helps, doesn't it? You're going, amazing, we're amazed watching you go. You've been going all day.
Thank you, stoked to be here with the cruising Kiwis. Got an awesome team, and yeah, I'm really confident of getting this bit done and enjoying it, so it'll be good.
Getting back into the rhythm again after several days off, it's not easy.
Yeah, no, that's it. So every day I'll get that little bit easier. It might be a bit sore, but I'm looking forward to seeing what comes in the next 2 weeks.
So from my perspective, it's been an interesting day one. First day back on it, we went out to the waypoint, dropped her in, it was quite rough and choppy. And of course, our role as support is to support and not hinder. So we're trying to allow her to get into the water in the rough, choppy state without slowing her up and hurting her boat, hurting her in the process. She did that, she jumped in the water, and that was good. And then she climbed into the kayak, that was great. And off she went. Man, and when I say off she went, she was off. She was off at over 7 knots, 7.5 knots. And I had the genoa out, and I realised that the full genoa wasn't going to be enough, and it was on a good angle too. It was a powerful angle for the sail. So I decided to put up the third reef, the main, and if I felt that was going to be too much and go past her, then I could pull in the genoa. Then I had a bit of flexibility. But as the day progressed, I ended up putting up the whole main and the genoa, because actually the wind backed off a bit, but she was still stonking along. I mean, she's been averaging, I reckon for the day so far, 6.5 knots roughly, which is incredible. Yeah, I'm very impressed. It's pretty great. So she's wanting to do 100k today. She started late. I think she'd like to go going about 2 hours earlier actually. So she's going to go into the night until that 100k is up, and then we're going to find an anchorage up the coast here. There's a few options, I think. We're just looking along the coastline for what I think is going to be sandy spots, shallow. There's going to be crocodiles there probably, but who cares about them? We're just going to drop the pick overnight and then get up early and off we go again. The big problem with dropping the pick though when there's croc country is if the anchor gets stuck on a rock or coral, and we just can't predict that sort of thing really. The other thing is the tides. It's going to be a 6 or 7 metre tide as well, no matter where we are here along this coastline. And I'm not sure what the current is going to be in that anchorage at this stage either. So lots of little things to think about this evening. I think we won't be dropping anchor before 10 o'clock tonight at the earliest.
If you enjoyed this episode, please comment, give us a thumbs up, and best of all, share it. It helps us heaps.
Come on.